In a small village surrounded by mountains and forests, there lived a young girl named Maya. Maya was different from the other children in her village. She loved spending her time outdoors, feeling the wind brush against her face and through her hair. From a young age, Maya felt that the wind was her friend, as if it understood her in a way no one else could. As Maya grew older, her connection with the wind deepened. One day, while she was exploring the nearby forest, a sudden and fierce storm blew in. The trees swayed violently, and dark clouds filled the sky. Maya tried to run back to her village, but the winds were too strong. Just when she thought she would be swept away, something incredible happened. Maya felt a strange energy rising within her. Without thinking, she raised her hands toward the sky, and the wind around her began to calm, as if it was responding to her silent command. This was the moment Maya discovered her unique ability. She could control the wind. As the days passed, Maya began to practice using her newfound power. Every day after school, she would sneak into the forest to experiment with the wind. She learned to summon breezes to lift her high above the trees, to create swirling air currents around her, and even to playfully scatter leaves in the air. Over time, Maya became incredibly skilled at controlling the wind. One day, as the village prepared for its annual harvest festival, thick smoke began to fill the sky. The villagers rushed toward the source of the smoke and found that a massive fire had broken out in the forest. The flames spread quickly, fueled by strong winds. Fear gripped the villagers as they tried desperately to put out the fire, but the flames were too powerful. Maya watched from a distance, her heart pounding. She knew that her power might be the only thing that could save her village and the forest she loved so much. But could she control the fierce winds and raging flames? Determined not to let fear hold her back, Maya ran toward the forest, surprising everyone as she headed straight for the fire. When she reached the edge of the flames, she raised her hands to the sky and took a deep breath. She began to speak to the wind within her, calling for cool breezes to tame the fire. The wind responded, changing direction and blowing cold air toward the flames. Slowly, the fire began to die down, and the smoke started to clear. But the fire was not the only challenge Maya faced that day. As she was controlling the fire, she heard the frightened cry of a child deep within the forest. A young boy had lost his way in the chaos and was trapped by the encroaching flames. There was no easy path to reach him. Without hesitation, Maya used her powers to push back the flames, creating a safe passage through the forest. She ran swiftly toward the boy and scooped him up in her arms. Then, calling on the wind once more, she lifted them both into the air and carried them to safety. The boy was scared, but Maya reassured him, saying, "Don't worry, the wind is with us. You're safe now." When they returned to the village, the fire had been completely extinguished. The villagers cheered and applauded as Maya arrived, grateful for her bravery. Maya had not only saved the village from the fire but had also become a symbol of hope and strength for her community. From that day on, Maya became known as the Wind Girl, the protector of her village. She didn't just stop at putting out fires. She used her powers to help during storms, clear heavy clouds from the sky, and even guide lost birds back to their nests. Maya learned that true power didn't just come from having special abilities. It came from a big heart and the desire to help others. She continued to use her abilities to make the world around her a better place. One day, a delegation from a distant village came to ask for Maya's help.